Hello and thank you for joining today's class. I'm your instructor, Heather Pugh, and today we are working toward one of my favorite yoga poses, Bird of Paradise. This pose is beautiful and challenging in so many ways. It's also one little aspect of the class, so of course you can build toward this posture even if you don't quite get into it today. If you do think you might need assistance, you are more than welcome to have a strap nearby if you have one at home, or a scarf if you don't have a yoga strap, a couple of blocks, which can also help as we ease into hamstring lengthening, and then of course your yoga mat. And today's class is going to focus on that challenging peak pose, which incorporates open hips, long hamstrings, balance, and strength. Be sure to subscribe so that you find out when new classes are posted to the Vintantra Yoga for Balance YouTube channel, and follow us wherever you are social at Vintantra. And I'd love for you to share how the practice is going at home by using the hashtag Vintantra Yoga Method. Join me on your mat and let's start class. Please begin in a child's pose on your yoga mat. Take your knees wide and big toes together. If needed, you can also sit on a block. Stretch your arms out and rest your forehead on the ground. Take a nice cleansing breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale, and release it. Then seal your lips to cultivate your Ujjayi yoga breath in and out through your nose, adding an audible texture and hug at the back of your throat. Then walk your hands to the left side of your mat. You might stack your palms. And over to the right. Even out your side body stretch. Guide your way back to center and come up to your hands and knees, tabletop. Prepare for cow and cat. Inhale, look up, lift your tailbone, cow pose. Exhale, cat, round your spine, press your heart up. Inhale, Bittilasana, lift your tail. Exhale, Marjaryasana, lengthen your sides. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, hollow your front side. And return to neutral. Reach your left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, bring elbow and knee together underneath. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, tuck and tap under. Inhale, reach. Then exhale, bend your knee and reach your left hand for your right foot. Kick into the hand and return to table. Inhale, right arm and left leg out. Exhale, bring them together and touch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. And then bend your knee, reach your hand for your foot, kick in as you lift it. And release. Come back to table. Curl your toes, lift your hips, and ground your heels, downward dog. Pedal out your feet, wake up your legs. Bring one heel at a time toward the earth, finding length in your hamstrings, and actively press into the earth with your palms. Set your left foot down and bend your right knee. You could take the first two toes behind the heel, and then switch feet, set the right foot down. Walk up to a forward fold, ragdoll position. Find opposite elbows and hang heavy and relaxed. Allow this first fold to be a little lazy. Sway side to side. Rock the heels left to right. And allow your spine to cascade toward your head. Rise all the way up to an extended mountain. Lift your arms high. Exhale, Samastitihi. Hands to heart. Interlace them and press them away. Breathe in, lift them up. Breathe out, stretch to the right, palms are interlaced. Look up or down, breathe in through center, and exhale to the left, side stretch. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, take a back bend, look toward your hands. Lower halfway, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plank, step back. And lower all the way down to your stomach. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your heart, extend your spine. Exhale, lower down to the wood or mat. Inhale, table or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we'll flow with the breath to warm up your body. Inhale, get light on your feet. Exhale, hop or step to your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, hands meet at your heart. Interlace them and press your palms away and forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, stretch to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, take a back bend. And lower halfway, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plank. Inhale, hold high plank. Exhale, lower halfway, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Look over your right shoulder, then your left. Through center. And curl over your toes. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Connect with your breath here, Ujjayi Pranayama. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hip, and take a few circles. Move your leg around the sky. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step forward and lower your back knee. Inhale, low lunge, lift your arms by your ears. Exhale, half Hanumanasana, reach your arms behind you, straighten your leg. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, Hanumanasana, straighten your leg, reach back. Inhale, rebend your knee, lift your arms. Then slide your hands to your heart and prayer twist to your right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. For more of a challenge, curl your back toes and lift your knee for twisted high lunge. Look over your right elbow with your left eye. Deepen your twist. Hug your hips to your center. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half Hanumanasana. Hold it this time. Fingers to the earth or blocks. Fold toward your right toes. Stretch your right hip back and your crown forward toward your heel. Rebend your knee and set your hands inside of your foot for lizard pose. Once again, you could use those blocks underneath your hands or forearms. Or you might go all the way down to the ground, lowering to the mat with your forearms. For one last deepening, you could bend the back knee and reach your right hand for the foot. Draw it towards your glute to deepen your psoas stretch. Hold it at your depth. And release, turn toward the left, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And interlace hands behind your back. Stretch your arms overhead and bend your knees a little bit or a lot. And then bend your left knee deeply. Then your right knee. Option to try to touch the front of your shoulders to your knees. Switch left and right. Release your hands, lift halfway. Bend your left knee, Skandasana squat, lower toward the back of your mat, Yogi squat. Hands can stay on the ground or be at your heart. And your left heel may or may not be all the way on the ground. You can flex your right toes and sink your hips down. To add a challenge, try a bind with the right arm around your back or the left arm around in front and behind the left leg. Sink your hips even lower. Release the bind if you had it. Crawl to frame your right foot, lunge. Inhale, plank or one-footed plank. You could keep your foot floating. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. We'll meet in your downward dog. No, you could skip that at any time. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip and stack. Circle out your leg. Take up some space. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lunge. Low lunge. Step forward, lower your back knee. Lift your arms up as you breathe in. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Reach behind you, half Hanumanasana. Inhale, low lunge. Lift your heart. Exhale, half Hanumanasana. Inhale, return to lunge. Exhale, twisted low lunge or working to that high lunge twist. Hands meet at your heartbeat and perhaps you lift your back knee. Wrap your right ribs in toward the left. And draw your left hip back in space. And your right heel high over the toes if it's lifted. And return to your hamstring stretch. Straighten your front leg, flex your toes. And hinge from your hip crease, bringing your entire long spine with you as you fold over your left leg and find length. Rebend your knee and bring your hands to the inside of your left heel, runner's lunge. And come into your expression of the pose. Mimic whatever you did on the other side for balance. And honor what is unique about this side. Perhaps you can bend the back knee and reach your left hand for your heel. Draw it toward your glute to spread through the front of your hip. Continue to lengthen across your collarbones. And then turn all the way to the side. Align all of your toes. Lift halfway. Prasarita Padottanasana. And then interlace your awkward thumb on top behind you. Stretch your arms over your head. And lift your hips high. This time bend your left knee, flex your right toes, and switch. Do that twice in each direction. And then bend your right knee, lower to the earth for Skandasana, second side. Yogi squat. Flex your left toes. And come into your exploration of the posture. Try your bind or keep your hands at your heart for the balance challenge. Notice your breath still flowing to support you. Turn toward your left heel, frame it. Inhale, float your foot back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Notice how you're feeling. Feel your warmth. Feel the length you're generating. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, bend your knee and stack it. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lunge, step forward. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, high crescent lunge. Lift your torso over your hips. Exhale, sweep your arms back, reach behind you. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Lift your arms. Exhale, twist right. Reach your left arm forward, right leg backward. Squeeze your thighs toward your center. Then lift your left hand and take your right arm to your back leg or low back. Look at the earth for extra grounding. Exhale, warrior two. Set your back foot flat and open up to your left. Inhale, straighten your front leg, lift your arms. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your right arm and take your left arm down your leg or around your low back for a bind. Create space along your right side. Exhale, extended side angle. Shift forward. And if binding is in your practice, take your left hand around your back and your right arm under and around your right thigh, reaching for your wrist or hand. You can always use a strap between your hands for support. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your leg, lift your right arm. Create a long line of energy from right leg to arm. Exhale, triangle, shift forward, take your back arm to the sky. Spread your heart open wide to the side. Then ground your left hand, lift your right arm, twisted low lunge. Look toward your right thumb and circle out your wrist. Take your arm around in a few circles. And continue to breathe victoriously. Exhale, walk your right foot over a bit for a side plank variation. Come to the pinky edge of your back foot. Exhale, reach your right arm underneath. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, plank, step back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Move through your chaturanga. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, stack it, bend your knee. Inhale, lift your heel. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge, Surya Namaskar B, second side. Exhale, reach your arms behind you. Inhale, lift them back up. Exhale, twist left, reach your right arm out, forward your left arm behind you. Squeeze your hips to your center. Inhale, exalted warrior, lift your right arm, take your left arm to your thigh or low back. Lengthen along your side body and low back. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Align your heel to arch alignment with your feet. Take your arms to the horizon. Inhale, straighten your front leg, flex the toes, bring your arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your front arm up. Option for your half bind. Find space between your left ribs. Send an even deeper breath there. Exhale, extended side angle. Shift forward with the option to come into your bind. Find length along your left as well as your right side. And ground deeply into your back heel. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your leg, lift your left arm. Reach down through your tailbone and lift up through your torso. Find length through your neck. Exhale, shift forward, triangle pose. Draw your left hip under the right. Stack your shoulders. And then ground your right hand. Lift your left for twisted low lunge. Circle out your wrist and draw your left hip back in space and your right thigh up. Then circle out your arm. Take it forward and back. And then come into that modified side plank. Take your left foot to the side. And then exhale, reach your left arm under twice. Breathing in to lift it. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, step back, lower with control. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll meet in Adho Mukha. Now one breath to movement. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, bend your knee and stack. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, high lunge, lift your arms. Exhale, reach them behind you. Inhale, re-extend them up. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, lift your left arm, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift your right arm. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lift your right arm, straighten your right leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, revolve, low lunge. Exhale, modified side plank. And into your chaturanga, step your foot back, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Second side, inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bend your knee and open your hip. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, reach your arms down and back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lift your right arm. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, revolved low lunge. Exhale, modified side plank. And into your chaturanga transition. Inhale, your deepest up dog yet. Exhale, downward dog. Now working toward that peak pose. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, re-extend it. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, reach down and back. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, extended side angle. Now come to your bind. Option to find the strap and bring it between your hands, or if you have a scarf at home, you can use that as well. And then try to interlace hands or walk them down the strap. And you're going to wrap your arms under and around the right leg. And you might straighten it and rebend it. Shift the weight to your bound foot. Walk your back foot in and then shift the weight to the left foot. Gaze down as you rise up with your bound leg. Try to stack your shoulder over your hip and find a stance. Once steady, you can try extending your leg out to the side for birds of paradise. And release your binds. Inhale, come into reverse triangle to the left. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, revolve, low lunge. Exhale to that modified side plank and into full side plank this time. Find a crescent shape along your bottom side. Maybe a tree variation, bringing the right foot to the inner thigh. Exhale, chaturanga. We'll meet in your downward dog. Woo, you did it. One side down. Let's try that on the second side if you'd like to play. Second round, Surya Namaskar B, working toward your peak pose. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, reach down and back. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, twisted lunge. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Work towards your bind to try that pose on this side. Walk your back foot in and shift your weight to it. Rise up with your bound leg intact. Stack your spine. Then try to extend your left leg. And remember to breathe. Gentle bend to the right knee as well. Step back, release. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lift up. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, revolve, low lunge. Exhale, working toward full side plank. Stack your left leg over the right. And if you'd like to add that tree variation, left foot to the inner right thigh. Press through your right palm to extend along your sides. Then move through a transition and we'll meet in down dog. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Lower to your knees. Child's pose. Close knees. Child's pose. Slouch your shoulders and let your arms rest on your sides. Inhale, fill up. Wrap your hands around your heels and lift your hips. Bring your forehead to your knees. Rabbit's pose. Stretch your neck. And then come on to a seat. Stretch your legs in front of you. And set up your forward fold. Align all 10 toes. Straighten your spine. Lift your arms. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Lengthen over your legs towards your heels. Forward fold. Your knees could be deeply or gently bent. Hinge from your hip crease so you're really pivoting with a long spine. Sink into your sit bones and lengthen through your crown. Come back up. Set your hands underneath your shoulders for reverse table. Lift your hips and set your feet flat under your knees. Adjust if needed. Stretch your spine up. Exhale, dip your hips down. Inhale, reverse table. Exhale, once more, tap. Inhale, lift, and exhale, bring your hips all the way back and back up. All the way back. Breathe in to lift them. Last time, set them back and down. And then lower onto your back. Stretch your arms forward. Find the center of your mat. Bring your knees to your chest and give them a squeeze. Relax your spine and massage your sacrum. Set your left foot down and hold your right leg. Extend the toes up. Point and flex your foot, and then circle out your ankle. Hook it over your left knee, figure 4. You could keep your foot flat or reach through the legs for the back or front of your shin or thigh. And then hug your leg in to deepen your stretch. Hold it at your depth. Find that perfect point that feels good. And then switch legs. Lift your left leg up. Hold it for support. Point and flex your foot. Move the ankle around the sky. And then hook your ankle, figure 4, supine pigeon, with the option to thread your needle. Stretch your neck long and draw your shoulders away from your ears. Smooth and steady with your breath. Iron it out. And release your legs. Hug your left knee in. Extend your right leg long. Apanasana. Exhale, supine twist. Use your right hand to guide the knee to the side. Ground your left shoulder and look toward the left. If needed, you can always bump your hips slightly to the side. Let this be your deepest twist yet, giving yourself a nice ring out. Find your center and switch. Bring your right knee into your shoulder. Extend your left leg long on the earth. Hug and squeeze your thigh to the right. And on your breath out, twist. Take your knee over and across, perhaps bumping the hips to the right. and looking toward the right to stretch your neck. And breathing in a little gratitude for all of the power you were able to ignite today on your yoga mat by simply showing up for yourself. And last but not least, happy baby Ananda Balasana. Reach through your legs for your feet, shins or ankles, wherever you can comfortably grasp. And then bring yourself into a tight hug and squeeze. Wrap your arms around your legs. And exhale, Shavasana. Give yourself an opportunity to rest. We'll have a little time here in the video. Of course, if you want more, I definitely recommend taking as long of a Shavasana as you are able to. You can close your eyes and relax your entire back body on the earth. Release your effort. Release the control of your breath. Relax and enjoy. I'll let you know when it's time to come back. Shavasana. Deepen your next breath in. And slowly bring your body back to life. You can wiggle your fingers and toes or reach your arms overhead. Bend your knees and set your feet down. And then lower to your favorite side for fetal posture. Rest for a moment in gratitude and acknowledge how you're feeling. And then you can gently open your eyes or take in the light of your room and press the ground away to come up to one final seat. Sukhasana, easy seat, stacking shoulders over hips. Meet your hands to your heart. I thank you for allowing me to guide you through this sacred practice. Namaste.